It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, and welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. Yesterday concluded my first week at eBay, and in the afternoon we had one of those team building things where they got one of those inflatable obstacle courses and those inflatable jousting things. I didn't do the obstacle course. I didn't think I would fit, but I did do the jousting. There's only one other guy on our team who's about my size, so I said, alright, I'll go against him. And everyone else on the joust thing, so the way it works is this giant inflatable thing, and then on this, so it's all like a big balloon thing, right? And then you both stand on a little thing about this big around that's also inflated, but it's about that high off the ground, off of the base of everything else that's inflated. And then if you get knocked off, you lose. So most of the battles took about 4 seconds. It was like watching sumo wrestling. But I face off against this guy, and all 3 rounds lasted about 30 seconds each. And I won rounds 1 and 3, so I beat him 2-1. And what it had to do with was mainly, I was just turning off the stove. I'm making bachelor chow. The first round, I kept trying to push him with my big thing that you hold, right? It's like a giant barbell, except it's filled with air also, but it's kind of heavy, I guess. So I kept trying to push him, like, you know, aim for the low center of gravity and hit him in the shins, and that wasn't working. And then I realized that he kept trying to make me lose my balance by hitting my weapon with his weapon. And I was like, well, that's stupid. Because why would I be putting any weight in my weapon? I want to have a low center of gravity. But wait a minute, if he's reaching at me with his weapon, then that means he's putting all of his weight into his weapon because he's trying to push hard. So I took my weapon and I went down like this, and then I went forward, and then I used leverage to flip his weapon over, and because all of his weight was in the weapon, he just flew off of the thing. So I won the first round. The second round, I kind of slipped and fell, and I kind of wanted to see what it was like to fall. But I will admit that he beat me. I'm not making excuses. He beat me. The third round might have been 45 seconds, and I slipped and I almost fell off, and I got back up without falling off of the thing I was standing on. And then I don't remember what it was that I did. I think I was just kind of looking at him. And at one point, I saw that he lost his balance, so that was when I really attacked him. And because I had been fighting defensively up to that point, it caught him off guard, and that was probably how I won. I wish someone had filmed it, because that kind of shit is what YouTube viewers really want to see. They don't want to see the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. And then there was lots of food, but most of it was gone by the time we got there. So then I get home, and a friend of mine in Chicago, mathshirts.com, that guy, he was visiting Watsonville. So I said, alright. So I drove down to Santa Cruz and met him there. We went to Saturn Cafe, and I got the guacamole burger with the chick's patty and a blueberry milkshake, because that was the ice cream of the month, and it's almost August, so it'll be new then. And so I'll get the vegan chocolate one next time. And it was fine. And then we went to the boardwalk, and I played Beatmania. They had Beatmania the final, and it was off. And I said, why is it off? So I plugged it in, and it loaded fine, so I went and played it. And I played him Jam Jam Reggae. I played Keep On Moving. I played Quick Master, which did not have the caricature of my friend Miles in it, because that's a different version. And I played Stay With Me, which is not the Stay With Me I wanted to play. I do this every fucking time I play Beatmania. I always go, oh, there's Stay With Me, I love that song. And then I go to play it, and it's the other Stay With Me. The Stay With Me that I want to play is on Core Remix, and you can't find Core Remix anywhere, but I always forget that. And then I get 5 seconds into the song and go, oh man, I fucking hate this song, and of course I have to finish it. And because I just turned the machine on, I was first on the list. Not very hard to do. And then we played Addams Family Pinball, because he wanted to play pinball, and there's an Addams Family near somewhere that he goes, so he's played that one before. So I beat him both games, but I got one replay, so he got to play twice. It was 3 for $1, 50 quarter, well, tokens, but you know. And I think I got 70-something million, and then I got like 20 million the second game. I hadn't played pinball in a couple of years, so I did okay. He did all right. He had some bad luck, but a lot of his reactions a little slow, but that's typical pinball, you know. I mean, my reactions weren't perfect either. And then I dropped him off in Watsonville, and because his parents dropped him off when I met him there, all four of us had dinner. And they live out in the sticks. Now you may think Watsonville's living out in the sticks. No, they live out in the sticks for Watsonville. You take Green Valley almost all the way to the very end. That's where they're staying. So then I get all the way back and it's like, all right, I'm going to take 152 home because I can take that to 101. Mistake. I've been over Hecker Pass now, though, I can say. It took me 85 minutes to get home, and it was my own damn fault. And I was so tired when I got home, I didn't even check my Sim Dynasty teams. I just went straight to bed, and I never do that. But, so I got like 4 hours of sleep, and the cat woke me up, and then I've been working for Yahoo all day. As soon as that shift's over, it's nap time. I need some sleep, because tonight, playoff hockey against Yellow, the Bumblebees, also known as the Desert Rats. And if we beat them, we're in the Stanley Keg final against probably Black. If we lose, then we could still make the Stanley Keg final, but we may need help. It depends on the tiebreakers, but we've had a bunch of penalties called on us, and that's the first tiebreaker. So it's just easier if we win. I don't know who won the second game last week. I don't want to know. I just want to go out and I want to win. So we'll see. So that's all we have today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.